Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Amin Thompson out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital, and second chance points may just decide this game.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Sengun. And there's Towns on the assist from Brunson.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
And Sengun gets it to go.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. It's Bridges on the wing. Green covering. Bridges misses. Outside, Green. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside for Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Hart pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
First one falls.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. And he lobs it up. And it's Green missing.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Brunson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Sengun, a screen on Bridges. And here's Green from the arc. They get it back. Outside for Brooks. Van Vliet scanning the floor. He drops it from range.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Van Vliet. And that one's good for Brunson.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Van Vliet, wide open. Hart pulls it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside. Knocks down the triple.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Rockets trail by 5. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive. But when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets 4th, number 5, the Knicks.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The three from Thompson. Drops in the three.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now, here's Green. Still without a bucket. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important.
And he drops the first.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And Brooks drops them both. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Down low. Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got his second basket.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer. That time doing work inside.
Brooks outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. Thompson, a screen on Anunoby. Clock at 4. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. And here's Bridges. Here's Towns, defended by Şengün. Lets it go from 14. The shot by Towns, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Green against Bridges. And it's Green missing.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Houston has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Pass to Towns. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. The Rockets with another miss. The Knicks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Hart with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Brunson. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Brunson's got 10 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Pass to Thompson. Green for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Now here's Brunson. Last game out, 36 points for him. Hart from long range. Brooks with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. And here is Green. Covered by Towns. And that one drops for him. He's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Hart with it. Back to Brunson. Over Van Vliet. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets lead by 3. Pass to Green. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
The Knicks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. It's Hart on the wing. Towns down low. Working on Şengün. Can they get it? Second chance effort. And it's Towns with a bucket inside. Towns has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I'll tell you this. Nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Green. Thompson with a screen. And it's Green missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Houston will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And Whitmore subbed in for Van Vliet. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Shamet in for Mikal Bridges. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Here's McBride. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Whitmore with it. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Brunson's got 12 points. And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Green against Brunson. Here's Shamet. That misses. And a chance to tie it. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Adams. The 3. The rebound by Shamet. 27 seconds left in the first. And Brunson, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 14.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now Green. Give him 8 points now. Adams with a screen on Brunson. Green for 3. He's off on that one. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
New York trailing. So on the floor for the Knicks. Landry Shamet is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Achua in at the 4. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Outside, Green. Looking to get back on track. Achua with the rebound. New York's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Screen by Robinson. Here's Shamet. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Rockets, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside Eason. Smith left side. Good work there as it goes. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Shamet from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
Now here's Whitmore. Last game for him, he picked up 10. From 12 feet, here's Adams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. He's got 14. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Now here's Achua. No points so far. Shamet, no good. Pass to Green. Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Eason. Achua with the rebound. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Shamet. Fires from deep. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Outside Whitmore. Offline with a 3. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Outside Achua. Here's Shamet. And that misses. That would have put him up. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Whitmore. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the inside. Achua. Can't tie it up. That one misses. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Left side, Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Houston.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The defense trying to get physical with Mr. Robinson, and he's all about that. Go ahead.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Outside, Green. 3-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. VanVleet against Payne. Over VanVleet. And it's New York with another.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Şengün. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Thompson outside. Here's Brooks. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
So for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Robinson, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Shamet. And New York has possession. Outside Payne. Pass to Bridges. Here's Achua. It's hauled in by Houston. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
The Knicks with the lead. Payne, the pass to Anunoby. Now Bridges, 11 feet out. Thompson pulls it in. Van Vliet against Payne. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred Van Vliet.
Now here's Bridges. He had 9 points in his last time out. The 3 is up. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Bridges. Achua inside. Brooks defending. Van Vliet against Payne. Anunoby passes to Towns. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 9.
Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Brooks outside. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And New York has possession. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Payne against Van Vliet. Kicks it out Towns. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Timeout. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Anunoby. The Rockets trail. Now here's Brooks. He's got 9. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. 3-pointer, Brooks. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. McBride passes to Towns. Nifty move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
And it's Eason with a three. Eason's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. Over Şengün. And that one hits the back iron. And Houston is shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Shoot two.
First free throw is good.
How about this, guys? Only the fifth undrafted player in NBA history to be named an All-Star. What you love is Fred Van Vliet every year has improved. He's fearless. He's tough. There's nothing not to like.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges outside. Shoots over Eason. Bridges misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Payne. Right side McBride. Pass to Towns. And no good. The dry spell continues. The Rockets shooting at 49%. Whoa!
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh,
there's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Payne with the bucket. The Rockets lead by 4. Van Vliet outside. Four seconds left. That shot off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Rockets ahead, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you see?
Well, they're going every time, and we got to put a body on people and go get it.
Got to increase that effort level. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, for the Rockets, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. Now let's change gears back to the New York Knicks, who find themselves in a tightly contested ball game.
We've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dillon Brooks is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. Now here's Green. He's guarded by Bridges. And it's Green missing. New York has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Brunson surveys. Tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Back to Brooks. Pass to Thompson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And looking at second chance points last year, here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. Second, New York.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Brunson against Van Vliet. With the teardrop. Brunson with the finish inside.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Outside, Green. Şengün, a screen on Bridges. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. And it's New York with a rebound. It's Hart on the wing, defended by Thompson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Rockets trail. Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Oh, one of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
One shot.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Outside, Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Şengün, the screen. Shot clock at 5 to win the cold spell. Brunson with the block.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Bridges misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Misses in close.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Brunson with it. He's got 22. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The Rockets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. The 3. Fires in the triple. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
Now Brunson. He's got 25. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Eason's checked in for Brooks. Rockets trail by 4. Tries the spin move. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Brunson. Can't cash it in from close range. The Rockets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Eason. Pass to Green from downtown. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's Shamet, defended by Thompson. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And now a 6-point Knick lead. Houston has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Back to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Şengün, a screen on Hart. Thompson passes to Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Şengün's got 6 points.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 27. Brunson driving. And he makes it. Brunson's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Brunson against Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. And it's off from 3-point range. Knicks leading by 6. And here's Hart. No points yet. It's Shamet on the wing. Drains the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
New York has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So for the Rockets, Smith comes in for Thompson, and Whitmore subbed in for Green. And a switch here also for New York. Payne's checked in. Here's Hart. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. From the arc. Smith with the rebound. Houston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Payne. Here we go. 1-on-1. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's Whitmore. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Eason. The 3 ball. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist of the night. Knicks leading by 6. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Payne against Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Towns. Good on the bucket. Towns has got 14 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 10. He takes it in. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. The Knicks, second.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Knicks leading by 7. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Towns. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Outside Whitmore. Smith outside. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Smith's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Outside McBride. Here's Shamet. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's New York with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's Shamet on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Here's Van Vliet. Softly drops in the floater. Van Vliet's got 6 here in the quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Don't hold on to the ball. Keep the ball moving. Side to side. Set better screens. Get your hands active. Get some deflection. You got to do more than one thing. Do more than one thing.
Well, it's clear Coach Tibbs wants more activity, demanding it there.
And you can't blame him. I mean, he knows how crucial ball movement and energy is on both ends.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Achua in at the power forward position. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York leading by 6. Towns outside. Over Adams. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Green. Here's Easton. On the wing, Whitmore. Launches it. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And the Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Pass to Shamet. Back to McBride. Now Payne. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Whitmore goes in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. New York leading by 4. Outside Brunson. Over Green. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. The 3, Smith. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Green against Brunson. Over Green. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Green, the pass to Adams. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Green. And here's Eason. Clock at 6. Outside Whitmore. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Whitmore's got 6 here in the quarter. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Misses from short range. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Eason. Adams with the ball. Left side Whitmore to take the lead. And Houston another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
For New York, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. They set the pick, and here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. To the middle. Smith. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Houston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Smith. On the wing, Whitmore. Anunoby covering. And that one's good. Whitmore.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside Brunson. Bridges with it. Whitmore defending. New York again can't hit.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Brunson. And he nails that one right through the heart. Brunson's got 33.
Boy, has Jalen Brunson come into his own as a scorer. Shots just come from anywhere.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Houston making some changes. Şengün checked in for Adams. Thompson comes in for Smith. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Whitmore. Van Vliet outside. Over Brunson. Houston with another miss.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Bridges passes to Shamet. Bridges against Eason. Bridges left side. Kicks it out Towns. Just 5 on the clock. No problems knocking that one down. And it's a tie ball game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Van Vliet. The Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Brunson passes to Towns. To take the lead. Sinks the tray. Tucker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Eason a screen on Tucker. Thompson against Tucker. Shot to stop the run. Thompson no good. New York leading by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Brunson passes to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 19 points.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
On the wing, Thompson. Checked by Tucker. Yep, that one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Şengün. Towns can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Thompson finds Green. Thompson with a screen. Jacks up a 3. The Knicks pull it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Brunson. Drives to the hoop. What a finish! Jalen Brunson.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Dylan Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 6. Van Vliet right side. Brooks outside. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Green in the lane.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Brunson with it. Pass to Shaman. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Van Vliet. There's the drive, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's New York now. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Brunson. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Van Vliet. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
It's Shaman on the wing. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Van Vliet against Brunson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. .44 seconds left in the game. Brunson with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Brunson against Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Brunson passes to Towns. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Timeout called. Houston. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Green. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Brooks from outside. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.